Do you drink a lot of like fake sodas that are healthy and stuff?
No, no.
No, no, I don't. I don't drink anything at all.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
doing
really-
a dry February where I just don't drink
Where I
anything.
just don't drink any liquid whatsoever. I get my water source from the red meats that I pick up at.
Oh, it's not even alcohol, just water.
No, oh, that's a good sub.
Oh, no water, just alcohol and blood from red meat.
Yeah, I think that's
Liver King diet right there.
I think that's the goal for February.
That is the goal for February.
No water, straight alcohol.
What is your day-to-day diet? Because you're pretty jacked. I was thinking this morning,
Thanks.
you and I are like the before and after of eating your vegetables.
That's. So my day-to-day diet. My day-to-day diet is because I usually eat the same thing pretty much every day, and I've been doing that for like I think since COVID. Actually.
Really? What? Okay, so what do you breakfast?
I mean, it changes.
You wake up.
throughout the year.
Okay.
But like
Depending on the season.
as of right now, it's like I'll have 3 eggs, and then I have the like the protein oatmeal. Have you seen those? I forget what the brand is called, but it's like
No free promos here.
no free promos, so it's just protein oatmeal.
Yeah.
And then yogurt, and then I'll have like coffee or something, and I'll mix creatine in with my coffee. And that creatine is like a sub. Do you know what that is?
I always get it mixed up with like something that you would get addicted to and die from.
So close.
Ketamine. No free promos.
No
Sorry.
free promos.
Sorry. Anyway, so creatine is for building muscles or it gives you energy?
It's for so it like retains water,
Mm.
and so usually like, I mean what they say is you want to have like 5 grams of it every day.
Mm.
But basically it kind of retains water in the muscle to make them look bigger,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
That would be hard to have creatine if you're doing the dry February.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to substitute it with ketamine.
Ketamine in my blood. I'm
Ketamine
drinking
in my
meat.
in my blood from my red meat.
Yummy. Okay, so for breakfast, you've had your...
So it's eggs, protein oatmeal, yogurt, and then a coffee with creatine.
Nice.
And then for lunch, I started doing it, and I got this from Nikki of like
Shout out.
no free promo, like ground beef, like a cup of ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
and then rice and mixed veggies. And I only got the ground beef from him, but like I used to for the longest. I think since I was in we were in school, it was chicken, rice, and veggies. So I just substituted that with ground beef, rice, and veggies, and then for dinner, chicken, rice, and veggies.
Is this every day? Like you're doing this every single day? You're doing the same?
Like theoretically, yeah, but I
Wow.
mean, realistically, I'm not eating that like all the time.
Yeah.
It's more of just like that's the goal of what I want to eat every day. Because I mean, there's like a certain amount of calories you want to hit and a certain amount of like grams of protein that you want to hit and all that stuff. And I used to track those a lot, but now it's just mostly focused on like how many grams of protein that I'm eating and then how many calories ish I can hit.
Yeah.
But I want abs for the summer, so that's gonna go down.
Woo!
Yeah.
Gonna look like Miles Teller.
Miles Teller, and I saw that movie 4 times in theaters.
Just for that scene?
Dude,
You know there's YouTube.
no free promo.
No free promo for Top Gun.
Don't say that.
What is it? Top Gun? Let's run it back? What's it called?
Yeah. Top Gun.
Top
we're gonna
Gun.
run
We're
it
gonna
back.
do it again.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Tom Cruise is back, baby. Let it ride. Let it ride. That movie was really good. Though.
It was so good.
That's when I watched that movie, I felt like it was like, oh, we're back in Hollywood's kind of back,
right?
running by Scientologists.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like the action. It's not like it is kind of
is.
like the like 80s action feel. You know, I wish that they would bring it back, but it's kind of really corny if you bring it back on IMAX cameras. Like you got to have the old.
You mean like
grainy.
the old script?
Like if they made Terminator today, I feel like it wouldn't be as cool.
No,
I mean,
probably not.
yeah, I feel like it just wouldn't have that feel, you know?
No. Yeah, there was something about, I think, but like I watched 28 Days Later the other day, and because it's kind of like one of the pinnacle zombie movies of the old or whatever, it's cool to just see it because you're like, oh, this started this and that and this, and I think Terminator is the same way where it's kind of cool to see like, oh, this started a lot of things, and like, yeah, kind of the way they put it together in the script is, you couldn't probably redo because we've all changed a little. And
I feel like it wouldn't just be, I don't know. I feel like scripts now and scripts then there's such a drastic difference, especially with like how much heart is put into something. Like, especially for a blockbuster movie like that, I feel like a lot of it's like, did you see Fast 10, like Fast Furious 10?
I haven't seen any of them at all, and I don't think I will.
I think it's okay. It's okay to like stop after like 4 or 5. 5 was pretty good, and then
I could probably, if you told me to watch one, I could probably like pick one. Yeah, I watch it, but it feels like probably the same movie every time. I mean, I did see they went to space one time though.
Yeah, that's crazy. A movie out of cars and you just you go to space. I saw that movie. I saw Fast 10. I was doing like when I first started doing security, they have the AMC on City Walk, and they were doing a screening for Fast 10. So I was I was like a standby guard in like the back corner, and I just got to watch that movie 3 times back to back to back to make sure that and I would walk up like a couple times just to see if anybody was recording for piracy, and I just go sit in my corner and watch.
No filming.
No filming. Don't film me. Don't film me. You have to pay to film me.
Last night we went to the beach. We were on the pier, and there was this guy who had set up a whole stand, and he was playing the violin to popular songs. He's like this old dude.
Dude, it wasn't even that good, too.
And it wasn't good at all. And people were coming up to film him. And every time they started filming, be like, no filming. No filming.
He would stop his performance. He would like change the song too.
Yeah. And he would just stand there and go, I'll wait. And then they would slowly put down their phones and walk away, just like, And then more people would just go a bit, oh, cool. And start to film again and be like, no filming. Probably every 20 seconds.
Dude, oh my god.
It was hilarious.
It was so funny.
You took a selfie with it.
I did take a selfie with him. Dude. It's not a great selfie, but it's pretty.
It's pretty.
I wish I should have recorded.
It would have been funny if we just went up there and just. It's right there. It's beautiful. Hell yeah,
dude!
It was hilarious. Shout out to that guy, wherever he is.
Yeah, for real.
He's cool, man. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. By the way, I'm Ryan Jaske.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you, Ryan Jaske, for being on a Met by Coincidence.
Met by coincidence.
Wow, we met by coincidence. 6-ish years ago.
Like 2019. I think we met in 2019.
Yeah, because we had first year of college together.
Yeah, but we didn't
have any classes,
and we didn't really hang out. I don't think.
So we probably saw each other across the pond.
Like I knew of you, but I feel like we didn't meet until like when we came back from COVID.
Because I helped you move in when we came back for COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey man, hey.
I was so starstruck. I was like, oh my god, Alex Matthews.
Oh my gosh,
he's helping me move in
from that podcast.
From
that
not even
guy? Real.
From that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah,
it was wild. To then.
Yeah.
Go to school. COVID. Go back to school. It was like we got to restart again, but
which was kind of nice.
Yeah, because I would have sucked second year of school.
Yeah, me too.
Because like I feel like I was still a baby, hadn't gone through anything. But you go through a pandemic, you pick up a few things.
You learn a couple things here and there,
and then you can use that for acting.
The way that it happened, like for first year, I was like halfway taking it serious, right? And I was like, it's acting, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And then when COVID happened, I worked overnight at Target doing like just like backstocking and stuff.
Oh man!
And I just remember being like, "This is the worst. When I go back, I'm locking in.
Because what do you want to be when you grow up?
Addicted to fentanyl.
Addicted to fent. I'm the fent guy. No, and this career choice that I assumed you wanted to go down, that's an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually. No, I want to be an actor.
Actor guy. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun.
What's your favorite thing you've done as an actor so far?
I think Tracers in school.
Which was
the military play. Oh yeah, military play about Vietnam, and like the first year of school, I was introduced to it, and ever since then I wanted to do it, and then getting the opportunity and like kind of forcing the director of company to do it.
Yeah.
It was really, yeah, that was, I think that, or Halloween was fun. I don't know if I'm like, that's like my favorite thing because it took a year to make that. Or I don't know. I've done a lot of cool stuff.
You did the. I really like the military.
Yeah.
Vet TV.
Yeah, Vet TV.
Yeah,
that one was
what's
really
that
fun.
show called?
E4 Mafia.
Yeah, E4 Mafia. It was really funny.
Streaming only on Vet TV. Go watch it.
No promos.
No free promo. All free promo. That.
All free promo. That. But that was really cool.
Yeah, that was fun. That was like 2 weeks of they in like Huntington Park. They booked or they rented out like a studio. Like it was like 4 different studios or like warehouse spaces that they, I guess, had filmed at before, and we just shot there for like 2 weeks, and then the last 2 days we went to a petting zoo that they rented out, and we filmed like the outdoor stuff in the petting zoo area.
Did you get to pet the animals?
No, they wouldn't let us.
What?
Liability reasons.
Did you see them?
Yeah, we saw them
from afar.
We did get to see the animals. They had like
Did
goats
you
and
let them out.
They had
goats and shit. It was a big deal.
I wanted to let them run amok, dude.
Let them run wild.
But it was sick. They had like a Humvee, and there was one, like in one of the episodes, we're doing like a field operation training stuff, and I got to carry a big M249.
Oh, cool!
And it wasn't like an actual. Do you know what that looks like? It's the big heavy machine that they had. Yeah. And it wasn't like an actual. Dude, those things are heavy. It was so heavy, and
but it wasn't a real one.
It wasn't a real one. It was like a prop one. So they cut like 50 pounds off of it, and it was.
But it
was still like 80 pounds. It was good.
Oh, jeez.
Those things are heavy. Wow. My shoulders hurt.
Yeah.
But it was cool, man. And like the military advisors that we had on set were like my age.
Oh, cool.
And so we were just chopping it up the whole time.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I really hope that they do a season 2.
Yeah.
Because that would be really fun.
Yeah.
So that, and then also, I think a movie that hasn't come out yet that I made last year.
Where I grew the mustache?
Yeah, I grew the mustache, got into a tub of fake oil for a day.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was on my birthday too. I got to
on your birthday. You cover yourself in oil, or you in
basically
them?
Yeah. So the whole, actually, I'm not gonna. It'll spoil everything. But at one of the scenes, they fill a tub with oil, and I have to be in the tub of oil for a reason. There's a reason for it. But
it wasn't just.
It wasn't. I just didn't want to just hang out in a tub of oil. You know what I mean? But and it was really cold. And it was in January, and it was on my birthday, and I got in the tub at like 9 in the morning, and I didn't get out until like 5 or 6 at night. And I was just chilling in the tub of oil.
That's like one of those things where you're just like, I'm an actor right now.
I was having a blast, dude. You have no idea. I was having the time of my life,
just sitting in the barrel,
shitting in the chiba oil.
How much do you think that barrel cost? L.A. price.
L.A. price?
Yeah.
4 trillion quid.
Holy
quid.
Oh my god, across the channel.
Oh my
god. That is our British accent.
That's what we learned.
All right. We're going to play a game right from the start.
Okay.
We're going to play rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Whoever loses has to tell an embarrassing story about themselves.
Is this like best of 3?
Yeah, we can do best of 3. You feel better about that, or you just want to do one and done?
I'm down for whatever.
Let's do 3.
All right,
let's do 3. We'll bring up. All right, because we did rock, paper, scissors yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
So we prepped. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Is it on shoot or is it on 3?
It's
on shoot. All right.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, glad you was best of 3 because I just won 1. All right, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, fuck.
Okay. All tied up.
We're tied up. All right. I'm sweating, man. I don't know about you. I'm sweating right now. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, fuck. I have to tell an embarrassing story.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, let me think about one, and then we'll. Well, let me think about it for a second, and I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to it.
Okay.
All right. So, you're an actor.
Yeah.
You want to make movies.
Yeah.
If they were gonna make a movie about you one day, is there a moment from your life, funny, bad, dramatic, boring as shit, that you would want to make into a movie? Is there like a scene?
The summer of 2017.
Oh,
I was 16 years old.
okay.
That was probably the best summer of my life.
Why? What?
It was just like the summer where I was first able to drive. And so my friends and I in high school, we spent almost every day together. Now, granted, we didn't really do a lot of stuff because there's not a lot of stuff to do where I grew up. But like we would drive around almost every day.
Yeah.
And we would just get into a little bit of mischief here and there. We would go to IKEA's. There was this one time where I was driving and I had an open Mountain Dew bottle because I was drinking it, and my friend just kind of like reached across and started squeezing it very slightly, and then at one point like we hit a bump or something, and he like squeezed it really hard and it went all over my pants. And I was wearing like khaki pants, so it looked like I had a little accident.
A little accident.
And we ended up going to like a frozen yogurt store.
Oh no.
Because I didn't have anything to clean it with, and I didn't want to really go home at that point.
Yeah.
And they ran into the frozen yogurt store and just decided to tell the employees that their friend had pissed themselves in the car and they need napkins. They didn't get enough. So I went in there and
how much Capri Sun you got on your jorts?
Dude, it was a lot. And
yeah.
And I went in there and I just said, "Hey, I'm the guy that pissed himself. I need more napkins." And they could see it fully.
Yeah.
That it was just like all over.
Yeah, you probably didn't even need to introduce yourself.
No, but it was really funny at the time.
Yeah.
And thinking back on it, I think it's still really funny.
Yeah.
And so I would just want to recreate that whole summer because it was a blast.
Summer
That's like
16,
like
17.
Both summers, dude. Like that era.
Yeah.
It was a good era.
It was a good era. It was a good time.
I think that, like that, and then college would also be pretty fun.
What moment from college? Just the overall, because you go to an acting school, there's a lot that happens, and you could do a whole series about all the crazy stuff that happens.
I think, yeah, I think, yeah.
There's a lot of stories ruminating. I can see. We'll talk about it at a different time. But college would be fun.
Yeah, college would be pretty fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens, especially in LA.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So many things happening all the time.
Do you remember? You weren't living in the dorms second year, right?
No, just first year.
Okay. Did you hear about when they raided the dorms? Like the cops, they had to come and they raided the dorms.
No. Oh, beginning of.
Yeah, and that guy he had a gun.
He had a gun
in his dorm room.
Just crazy.
And the cops. I remember watching. Like they told us, the RAs came and they told us to like cover the blinds and get out of like the area of, like where they were, because because they were right across from us. Right?
Their apartment.
Yeah, so you remember how it was like kind of that shape?
Yeah, it was like a Minecraft donut split in half.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And like Cody's room was where the best viewpoint was because the window was facing the door.
Yeah.
And so we like covered the blinds, but all of us were in Cody's room, like peeking through the blinds, watching the cops like arrest this guy.
It was crazy because I guess, if I remember right, the story was that he just brought the gun, didn't tell anyone, and then told his roommates like a week into school, like, "Hey, you guys want to check this out?" And then whipped out a Glock and was like, "I'm gonna go to Ralph's real quick." And then they were like, "Oh, we should call someone." But then I think his truck was like covered in like anime or like hentai stickers or something.
What a conundrum!
What a guy! a guy that, yeah, he probably would have been a great student.
Yeah.
Bringing guns and slinging anime porn around, but it's crazy. So anybody can show up to acting school and it'll be the craziest thing.
Do you remember the stories of the guy that would like bang his girlfriend against the door?
I heard it. I was on my balcony memorizing lines and I was like, that's a weird sounding bird. But it turns out they just left their window open. But yeah, he would do that.
Dude,
Isn't that crazy?
What? Yeah, you really could make a whole series about all this stuff that happened.
Yeah, you could do seasons worth
of just stuff that happens in the dorms too.
Yeah, the cold opens would be insane. Like I like, it's in my head of me sitting on the balcony, like memorizing lines and just hearing a certain sound coming from a specific
Yeah.
female.
Yeah.
And then the sound of like, damn, like open your door, someone's there, like knocking, and then no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. People are weird.
Yeah.
It can't be comfortable.
No, it can't. That would be
This is
really
honestly
like painful, I feel like.
that had to be like a publicity stunt probably for himself.
He did
was a
seem
weird
like
guy.
He was like Jack too.
Yeah, and what
I feel like
what was really funny was when COVID happened. So he came in later. He wasn't like initially there.
he was like the winter student.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
and COVID happened, and I was still in LA with some friends that were visiting from Iowa, and we went to the beach, and there was nobody on the beach. It looked like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And we were like, we'll just go to a tourist store to just grab one thing before we go back to Iowa, because we're like, we don't know what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
Guess who's in that tourist store?
Like as a worker, or
No.
he's just chilling in
Just
the
that
store?
guy. The door banging guy was in that, and I was like, oh, you're the guy. Like it felt like The Walking Dead, where you're like, oh, this guy, you meet him before the world ends,
Yeah.
and then after the world ends, you run into them again, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're the guy I'm gonna have to like be in a group
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
the weirdo.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't remember what his name was, but it was something like Rustic or something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically someone you don't want to be.
No, he was an interesting fella.
But I can share that embarrassing story now if
You got
want.
it?
I thought of it. Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
So we're back in middle school.
A rough time.
Middle school.
A rough
baby.
time to be alive.
Okay. Okay. I have two really embarrassing stories from middle school.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you decide which one I tell.
Okay.
Do I go with the limo story or the locker story?
I'm gonna say limo on this one.
Okay. Thank God, because the locker
I'm
story.
gonna go locker on this one.
No, wait. Fuck. I should not have said that. Okay. Well, the locker story. The locker story, essentially, I won't give her name, but I had a huge crush on a girl
Okay.
in middle
Of
school.
course.
I knew her all of 7th grade. We were in the same class. She was cool as hell.
Mhm.
Huge crush.
Mhm.
Never said a word that I had a crush.
Right.
8th grade hits. No classes together.
Oof.
But her locker is probably like 10 lockers away from me. So like a block.
Yeah.
A block
right.
in middle school terms.
Right. Yeah.
Despite that, I spend all of 8th grade not talking to her.
As you do.
Just terrified to talk to her. Whole year had a crush on her.
Right.
And you sort of like build up that like the less you talk to someone, the more you infatuate about them, and you kind of create who they are. And so after like a year of not talking to her, she'd basically become like everything. She was like the princess to my frog or whatever, like she had everything. And it got to the end of the year. It was track season, and we both did track together. So I was like, maybe we could do the same event or something.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it came down to, I'm just going to have to go talk to her, which is horrifying, right? She's like 10 lockers away. So it's not that long of a walk to get to her.
Right.
And I finally get the courage. It's been weeks of me trying to think of what to say, and I finally have like a speech in my head.
Sure.
It's sort of this like cool, like, hey, how you doing? Maybe we're doing track at the same time. Maybe like we could warm up sometime together and just like whatever.
Fire.
Not in like a weird way. Just like,
Yeah.
let's just talk and hang out, because we used to be like cool friends when we were in class together in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I go up to her. I go, hey, girl. I'm not going to say her name. Hey, crush. She turns around. In my head, I'm about to deliver this cool ass speech. And I go, hey, we should talk sometime. And then I walk away. She doesn't even get out a word of like, oh, yeah, that sounds cool. I think in my mind it was like, and then I booked it.
Mhm.
And in my brain, I'm like, yeah, you fucking handled that beautifully. Like I was like, yeah, you nailed that shit.
Walking away with the
Hell yeah. And I walk my locker, yeah. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like I didn't plan out when to go talk to her. Like I just was like, hey, do you want to talk sometime? Not even like I was talking to her. Just talk to her, man.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, tomorrow at track, I'll go up to him, apologize for how weird that was, and we'll figure out a time to just hang out. I show up to track practice. This is a real story, by the way. This really happened. She's not there at track practice. I'm like, oh, okay, she's probably sick. Probably I gave her the ick or whatever. She's sick. And I go up to her friend and I say, hey, is Crush here? She goes, oh, you didn't hear her? I was like, what? She's like, yeah, yesterday was her last day of school. She moved to North Carolina. She moved to North Carolina, I think, because of how horrible that interaction was. But dude, it was devastating.
That's tough.
My last conversation with her was, do you want to talk sometime?
Hey, do you want to talk sometime? Apparently not.
And then apparently not. She moved across the country.
You really had to make a statement. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a real story,
dude,
too.
Middle school is tough.
Middle school is tough, dude.
That is a tough time.
It's brutal. Man. So, yeah, she moved and...
Let's hit her up.
Yeah, let's do it right now. I look at it every day, just check in, make sure she's still there and hasn't moved back. But, just to make sure.
Right.
I'm not stalking. She's just really cool.
She's just, she still wants to talk sometimes. So.
Yeah, it could happen.
Could happen. We just haven't set a date yet.
Yeah, so that's my really embarrassing story.
Dude,
I won't tell you what happened in the limo. That's a different thing.
Dude, middle school was like, looking back on it, middle school was rough.
Middle school was tough. Yeah, I think.
I feel like everybody has had a rough middle school experience because that's when you're growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite, I've been rewatching Stranger Things.
Nice.
And my favorite season is season 3, specifically for the fact of like watching these kids learn how to grow up and like learn different like how to handle life. Like, of course, they're trying to save the world and all that stuff.
Yeah, no biggie, but
like just learning, like with Max and Elle, or Mike and Elle. Whoops.
There's probably a Max in the show.
Mike, there is. I'm getting to that. Like Mike and Elle, and then Max and Lucas, and like just watching them kind of like try to figure out a relationship. But it's also summer, and it's also the '80s, and they're also like learning how to grow up and be adults.
Yeah,
it's a really fun season, and also I think.
Which season are you
on?
Are they in the mall or are they in summer?
It was that season is the mall.
And then tell you how it ends.
The next, I've already seen it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen everything. Yeah, but I think like that season is probably my favorite season, just specifically for that. It's like watching because I remember how awkward it was and how like it's just a weird state to be in. Like all these kids going through puberty and learning how to like function with feelings and being in a like learning, like starting to learn how to be an adult.
Yeah, it's this weird like middle school because it's like that weird middle phase of like you can be a kid in elementary, but then you kind of become you're like weirdly becoming an adult suddenly, but you didn't sign up for it.
Yeah,
so you're slowly trying to figure that out,
and your body's changing, and you smell weird,
it's gross,
and everyone's like kind of freaking out a little bit,
and like people, and it was not cool to like girls before, and now some people are, and is it cool to like this girl? I don't know. Yeah.
There's no more playgrounds. You just have a big open field and guys playing football, and you're just standing there, talking.
There, you're waiting.
In middle school, there's this. I got a kid suspended for having a vape. I remember that. I saw him vaping.
So you're a security guard early on.
It's just in my blood, and I look back on it now. I was like, man, that was. I'm so cool for that.
I saved that kid's life.
Like he was like with his friends in his group, and he was like showing them a vape that he had, and I was like, I don't like that. So I went up to a teacher, and then I got him suspended. And I remember like he was coming. I was in class, and he was like coming to collect his things from class, and I like looked down because I was in the front, and he walked right past me, and I could just feel him just staring at me the whole time.
But you saved him. You saved his life.
Saved his life, dude. He should be thanking me. You're
saved him from bubble lung or whatever. Yeah. Good work.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, dude.
You're welcome, dude.
If you're listening. Speaking of teachers, what's been one of your biggest teachers in life?
Like the person or like moment?
It could be, but like a moment. It could be a teacher who's been a cool teacher, but also it's been like a moment, a situation, a thing.
I think during COVID, when like, everything was shut down and there wasn't really a lot going on, and I went back to Colorado. I think that was one of the biggest teachers of like, okay, I feel like I know what I'm supposed to do now, because, and it might have just been because I was working overnights, dude. Like I was working overnights, and like I didn't see any of my friends, and my routine was just like wake up at 5 p.m., go to the gym, come back, go to work, come back, go to sleep. That was the whole schedule, like whole routine.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, man, I really got to go back to school. And like, it taught me how much I really appreciated like acting and like people and being with my friends, and just like the little things in life that we kind of lost in that sort of situation. So I feel like that really taught me a lot about not only like me, but what my like goals are and what I feel like
what you value.
What I value. That. And then that's mostly it. That's the only thing I've ever learned ever.
Ever. Yeah. Everything else doesn't matter.
Just kind of go with the flow, I don't learn.
Nah, not from me, man.
Who learns, dude?
Nope, I haven't. My ABCs don't know. I can burp them though. I won't do that because that's gross. But no, that's a good lesson. Honestly, I had a similar thing where going back to Iowa from LA, and I was with family, so that was nice. But like during COVID, just being away from the community you were starting to build, that was hard. And it made me, when we came back, really appreciate. And I didn't go out at all first year. I was always in my room hanging out. But when we came back from COVID, I was the guy that wanted to be with everyone, everywhere, all the time. Because I just wanted to not miss out on that, because COVID really took that away. It sucked.
But it was crazy.
Let's run it back. Let's do it again. I want to learn some more.
Another pandemic, please.
One more pandemic.
One more for the road, please.
What's a answer in your life that you're trying to figure out right now?
Ooh. My job, first off, of if I should quit, but also like relationship wise, right? How to go about feelings that like I don't really understand, right? And they're like, and the whole situation is super complex, and it's like, I don't know, that it's like, what do I do with all this stuff that I feel, right?
For someone in a relationship?
Yeah.
It's like a box you don't know how to unpack, kind of?
It's what? Like, I know what I feel, but I don't know. And like, I've talked about it with this person, right? And it's like this whole thing of like we've had this conversation, and like they say they're not ready for a relationship, which is cool, but it's like every time that like I'm around them, I can't like not feel this thing. And it's been like that for a while. And it's tough because it's like, okay, now how do I navigate the unpacking of, okay, this may not ever happen. So what do I do now? Of like, how do I navigate the emotion and the feeling of like, man, I really like this person, but maybe it's not the right fit. Maybe this isn't the right way to go about it. So how do you figure it out?
How do you figure that out?
How do you figure out and then like kind of move on from it, or like keep a little bit of it there, but like, do you push it down, or like what do you do?
Do you poop it out later?
Yeah, you just like burp it. Like, I don't know.
Do you get some sodas and burp it out?
Get some sodas, burp it out.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really tough.
It's tough, man. I think relationships just in general, especially in LA and like dating in LA, like it's hard.
It's very hard.
I think another thing is like, for me, has been like trying to figure out how to not compromise my morals and my like boundaries in a way. Because there's been times in the past where, you know, I've been dating somebody and like something that's been so against what I value and what I believe has happened, but I don't know how to get out. So I've like stuck with it for a while, and it's happened like multiple times.
Yeah.
So I've compromised myself in like trying to stay in the relationship and like trying to make it work.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing of like how to set, like how to stick to these boundaries and these like ideals that I have for myself. Like I don't know if it's like a self-respect thing, but like, you know what I mean?
No, but it's like you're breaking parts of yourself off to let people in.
Yeah.
And it's
Kinda.
like taking away from you. And you're like, that's not what I align with. That's not what as opposed to letting someone add to your life, you know?
Yeah.
Like letting them be them, letting you be you, but together you add, you know, to the world. Or as opposed to like this like weird thing where you feel like you're giving part of who you are to let this person in.
Yeah.
And that can not feel good at all.
Dude, it's really tough.
Yeah.
And there's like, and part of me thinks like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe we're overcomplicating it. Maybe it's not that serious. Maybe it's, you know, like it's just, it is what it is. But at the other time, it's like, man, this, like, I don't know how to shake this feeling. Like, I don't know how to get rid of what this is, like, what's going on.
Yeah.
It's weird. It sucks. And like dating in LA, everybody is so, not everybody, but a lot of people that you meet are so like, not like self-centered or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're only thinking about like what can boost their career and what can do this and that and whatever. And if you don't like, I'm gonna talk to you if you don't have like 1 million followers or whatever. Yeah. Which is so stupid.
Yeah.
But
can you imagine though if you could only date based off followers you had?
I feel like if you did that, a lot of people who have a lot of followers, their dating lives would be horrible. But the people who don't have a lot of followers, like 600 is a lot of followers, but like 600 or less.
Yeah, it's like you were on the street walking and 600 people were following you. That'd be a lot.
That's a lot.
Online, it's like,
yeah.
But if you
in person, there, dude, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Like, run. Like, get away the fuck
Stop following me.
Yeah.
I feel like their dating lives would be better, actually, honestly.
It's so true.
Because, you know, they're not so focused on the social media is so wet. I'm going to segue it here.
Please.
Social media is tough. It's tough because I was doing the Darman thing, right? Like last week. And the lead actress, she had like 650,000 followers.
Jeez.
And I was looking at that and I found myself like kind of being jealous of him. Like, man, I wish I had that. I wish I had that many followers. But then I started thinking about it and it's like, just in my, like, I don't want to brag or anything, but just in my life, like I've accomplished a good amount of things. And, you know, that feeling of like still wanting more is still there. And so it's like, man, even if I had that many followers, it wouldn't feel like enough. So that's another thing that I'm learning is like how to be grateful for the stuff that I've already done. Like I came out here to be an actor and I've done 2 feature films. I've done a series. I've done things that I've only like thought, like I didn't dream of, or I've only dreamt of when I was in school. So it's like learning how to be grateful for those experiences and those accomplishments. And that's just in one field, like, you know, with all the other stuff, like with the friends that I have and you know, having a house and a job and like all this stuff. It's like one of those things that I just try to remind myself of, like, this is, you know, all this stuff is accomplishments.
I know for me, it's like when I'm not doing well, taking a moment, even if it's not a great moment, to sit in it and just start thinking of things I'm grateful for. It actually helps. And simple things like I'm sitting on a couch with my friend. I'm grateful for that is huge.
It's so, like, it's stuff that
it just sounds like gooey or whatever, but it really does.
It's huge, really does, man.
Help.
Like, everyone, like, people are so focused on like what's next and what's next. And I catch myself doing that too. Like, what's next? I want the next thing. I want the next thing. But then it's like you just take a second and you sit and you're like, man, like there's a lot of things in my life that could be really bad right now. And it's not. So it's it's a nice way to like kind of center yourself. You know what I mean? Next question.
I also just want to say really quick, the person that's not ready for a relationship, the best thing that I did when people would tell me that I heard from other people, believe them.
Yeah.
And then go find somebody else that's ready.
Yeah.
Because don't waste your time. You're a good dude. Fuck them. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Bye-bye.
No, they're great. They're great.
They're great.
They're great.
But it is weird when you feel tethered to it,
Yeah.
to the person, and then you can't escape from them. Because you're like, I liked him, but then
yeah,
cool. They like me too. Shout out to my freaking crush from 8th grade.
Shout out to 8th grade crush.
Why'd you move? That's all right.
North Carolina.
Your life. You kind of talked about this, but if you could go back and relive one moment again, where would you go? And if you did, would you change anything? So you kind of talked about that you like the summer of
summer.
But is there a specific moment you'd go back to?
I would go back to. Yeah, actually, I think I would want to redo school.
College or elementary, preschool?
Preschool. I already did I made a lot of mistakes in preschool, brother. I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
That's where you caught the kid vaping.
Yeah, dude. No, I would go back to school, to college, and I wouldn't want to like change anything.
Yeah.
But I think I would just want to relive those moments because there were a lot of really fun moments.
Yeah.
And like at that point, you know, a lot of us didn't really have a job. We were just like school was the main focus, and then you're around your friends 24/7. So like it's just a constant, like you're constantly having fun, playing
recess basically. All the time.
Yeah. I would want to go back and relive that. I think for sure. 'Cause I had a blast. I had a really good time, especially second year. I had a really good time.
Yeah. But you wouldn't change anything?
I might change a couple like of the people I was talking to, maybe.
Fair. Yeah.
Of like the relationships I was trying to get into.
Sure. Yeah.
I would probably change that.
Yeah.
Yep. I would definitely change if I had to go back to like high school. When I was growing up, I had this thing where it was like I couldn't be without a girlfriend. And that started in like elementary school. And so from like elementary school to college, I kind of always had to have a girlfriend or somebody that I wanted to be in a relationship with. And I felt kind of like alone if I didn't have that because I was an only child, and so I didn't really have like siblings or brothers and sisters or like, and I had like close friends, but I don't know, somebody that I could share like those like that deep connection with.
Yeah.
I always felt was kind of lacking, so I always kind of had to have a girlfriend and stuff. And that like definitely influenced the way that I see relationships. And it's like trying to learn how to reverse that now of like, instead of like, you want somebody to share like those moments with, but to not be a hoe, basically.
Basically. That's the dream.
That's the dream, is to, not be a hoe. But I am very happy. Like, I've been single for like 3 years now.
Wow.
Which is the first time ever.
Ew.
Which was crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, kind of.
Lonely as fuck.
Kind of was a hoe, bro. It was sort of rough.
Yeah. That's good for you. That's good for your soul.
Yeah, I would change that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because I really want to, like, something that I think is really cool that you're able to do is just have friends.
Yeah.
And like, it doesn't matter like which gender they are. Like, you just have friends and connect with people.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've been working towards too. Definitely, for sure, is like just being able to have friends of the opposite gender.
Yeah.
Because like back then, and sometimes still now, like I'll try to find myself like trying to get them to like flirt with me, like me and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's something that I've been working on.
Yeah.
Man, this is just like a therapy podcast.
It just turns into that. But no, I thanks for saying that. But it's also, I feel like for me, it opens so many doors when you just allow yourself to be friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Like I find myself sort of turning into everyone's little brother occasionally, which sucks when you have a crush on them. But when you get over the fact that you have become their little brother, you're like, all right, cool. I guess we're just really good friends now. But it's one of those where I become grateful that I actually then get to be friends with a lot of people that I might not have ever been friends with.
Yeah.
Just because of that. And yeah, it's awesome because you get into perspectives that you would have never seen. And like if you get to be like good friends with a girl, they start to share secrets of like, oh, this is how you should treat a girl. This is how you like be like blah blah. And you're like, oh, because like how do you what?
Say that again?
Yeah. Like the best friend a guy can have that likes girls is a lesbian. Best ever.
Yeah, because you
have to have a lesbian best friend because then they'll be like, oh no, she's crazy.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, oh no, this is how you win her over. Be nice.
Yeah.
It is. Everyone has to. I swear.
It's like a girl's gay best friend. It's just our gay best friend.
Exactly.
That's a lesbian.
So that's my life advice.
I'll go find a lesbian.
You got in there. We're in
literally
Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, I'll go find one.
You
Actually,
gotta get one.
I know a couple. I'll hit them up.
Please. But no, it's yeah. The more friends you can make that help you versus take from you, it's better. And that's one thing that I had to learn a lot too. Is I loved making friends, especially after COVID. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people in my life that I liked hanging out with, but they did take a lot of, like, you know how some people build up your energy, some people take them out.
Yeah.
They just took a lot out of me, and it took some time to realize that even if I kind of like hanging out with them, they take a lot. So I have to kind of let them go. And maybe it's not forever, but it's sort of seeing them a lot less often and stuff like that. And that did help a lot too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a whole process to figure out. But I feel that whole like the lily pad lifestyle of never staying single.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard because then you have to reflect on yourself. Because when you're with someone, especially in high school, you can just only think about them and dude, what can I do to help you?
Yeah.
So being single for 3 years probably is giving you some time to.
Yeah. Now I gotta think about I gotta think about me. Ugh, gross.
I don't want to do that. Ew.
That's gay.
Ew.
Thinking about a guy, that's gay.
That's gay. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll ask you one last question.
Okay.
Because it's getting that time.
Mm.
How do you want to be remembered?
As a famous guy with a lot of money and a lot of movies.
How many followers? 650,000?
Like 7 billion.
Oh,
probably.
Right.
I want to be the president.
Oh, goodbye, didn't.
No, I don't know, dude. I want to be remembered. I used to want to really be remembered as like a famous actor and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now I want to be remembered as like, a guy that people enjoy being around and that was fun and give good advice, hopefully, and that just kind of help people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just a good guy, good fun guy.
Good guy.
That's how I want to be. How do you want to be remembered? Into the microphone, please.
Which one? There's two in my face. That's what she said.
Okay, no listos.
I don't know. I keep asking that question. I haven't figured it out for myself yet. Probably that idiot that has a podcast.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
A podcaster. That's the end.
Yeah, a podcaster. I want to win an Oscar for a podcast.
Oh, you can do that now.
Yeah, you can.
Or is it an Oscar?
No, Golden Globe.
Golden Globe.
Yeah, Golden Globe for best podcast.
Which is wild.
That's
because I get it's like you're on television, not television. You're on camera, but you're not really. You're just hanging out with people.
That'd be like giving award shows to like Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. Like,
yeah,
Jimmy Kimmel.
Don't they do that? Don't the Emmys? Like I've seen like
Jimmy
Kimmel
that?
has like a billboard and he's like, for your consideration.
Oh,
what?
Well, I guess never mind then if they've been doing that for years. Because this is basically just a talk show.
Yeah.
Podcast, right? Yeah, essentially.
Honestly, yeah, I guess so.
It's like a make your own talk show.
Maybe Polar won the first one.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I guess.
Cool. It's just cool.
I don't know. Podcasting is just not
I don't-
not at Amy Poehler. I wasn't saying Amy Poehler. I
It
swear.
was cool.
I promise.
But no, I think podcasting as a whole is like, I don't think there needs to be an award for it.
No, because it's. Well, I mean, I guess everything is subjective, but podcasting is just you're just talking to people. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever, man.
Congrats to Amy Poehler for the Golden Globe.
She's the real one.
Yeah.
But thanks for being on, man. This has been fun.
Yeah. Thanks for answering my 127 texts about being on your podcast.
Yeah, please let me on. Please let me on.
Please get me on here. Please
get
get me
listening to it. You and my guidance counselor. I think those are the only two people.
I really enjoy these podcasts. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank
I
you,
really
man.
enjoy listening to Jake and Rhiannon and Allison's
Nice.
episodes. They're because it's like it's just like hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
Except when you try to talk back, you're just screaming into the void, and then after you stop screaming, it's just silence, except for the podcast, and they don't answer your questions, so you're just sitting there like wondering, wow, what is my question ever going to get answered? And then nothing. So
Nope.
you just, and then once the episode ends, you're just sitting in silence, thinking about the rest of your life and how it all is just crashing down on you. And while you're in the car,
All
in
right, well,
traffic,
thank
on
you,
the
Ryan,
101.
for being on. This has been so great. Okay, we're gonna end it now. He's having a moment. Ah!
I had a blast. This is great.
That's great. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know when this is gonna come out, but it'll come out soon, and
Rats.
then you'll get to sit in your car and listen to yourself, and then talk to the.
God, I'm gonna ask me so many questions that will not get answered, and then I'm gonna scream into the void, and then once it's over, it'll just be silence.
Okay, all right, all right, we're gonna end it for real.